Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we have to talk about this classic lesbian couple, and yes, their relationship actually developed between Fiona and Imogen. But before we get into further details and actually speak about how everything developed between them, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well because it's super important. And if you have watched the show, please let me know your thoughts on it. Do you guys agree with the ending, yes or no? Do you guys feel like there would have been another way for them to actually end the way they ended? And I also want to say I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will also help the channel go a very long way. So let's get right into further details and actually talk about the show. So the show is actually called Degrassi. Yes, the relationship between Fiona and Imogen began in season 11. They became quickly acquainted with each other and got super close, and then began dating very shortly after that. So basically they met during the high school, and Fiona, she actually needed help when it comes to her classes, and Imogen was actually the person who stepped in to actually help her, get acquainted at the school and just figuring everything out, just be like a partner for her during that whole school year. Fiona finally woke up the courage to tell Imogen how she felt about her, and it turned out that Imogen has been having a secret crush on Fiona as well. The pursuit of a relationship actually began before the winter break. Yes, so they basically had a conversation. They already had feelings for one another, but both of them didn't want to speak out because they didn't want first to ruin their relationship as friends, and also secondly they didn't want to get rejected. So when Fiona finally took that step to tell Imogen how she felt, it looks like it was really reciprocated, and after that shortly they basically began to develop a relationship with one another despite things not being so easy as it might seem. Imogen told Fiona that a relationship with another girl was unfamiliar to her and that she needed time to get used to the idea. During season 12, it was revealed that Imogen could not be graduating with Fiona and would be held back repeating her senior year at the Degrassi. So that's where everything's for the couple started to change because Imogen was like, I want to be with you, I love you, I want to develop a relationship, more serious relationship with you, but I need time. All of this dating a woman is new to me. And of course Fiona was very understanding towards it, but when the whole Imogen, the fact that she's not gonna be graduating, really messed her up because she's always been so dedicated to school and all of that. And after that, Fiona was also going through her whole situation with her family problems, and it was just a whole lot going on for them to try to keep their relationship together. Around that time, Fiona's mother turned to Toronto to tell Fiona that their family assets were frozen. Fiona was considering a job with a famous fashion designer in Italy. Yes, we all know that Fiona, if you guys have watched the show, you will know that Fiona's parents got themselves in a very deep situation, and they basically all the money was frozen, and Fiona was depending on her parents fully in order to support herself. But after that she needed to start making some changes, to actually start selling stuff for her, and then she got this opportunity to work as a stylist, basically to work with fashion, which has always been her long-term goal. And but still she has a relationship that she wants to be with, and she also wants to be there for Imogen because of what she's going through with the whole school situation. So one thing, it's just a complicated relationship. It's like when you meet the right person but at the wrong time type of vibes. This developments put a strain on the girls' relationship. After graduation, Fiona seemed hopeful to maintain her relationship with Imogen. However, Imogen stated that she did not want to hold Fiona back from pursuing her dreams. Yes, so that was basically it, because at the beginning you can actually see that Fiona, she was contemplating in actually not taking the job because she wanted to stay and pursue a relationship with Imogen. But Imogen was like, no, I'm not gonna be the reason why one day you look back and you regret not taking the opportunity that was given for you in order for you to pursue your dreams. I'm not that type of person. I don't want this on my back. I already have a lot going on with the fact that I have to repeat my school here, my senior school here, and I don't want to be the reason why you don't accomplish your dreams. And of course after that it was a very deep and long conversation, because the girls, they really supported each other through thick and thin, and they was trying everything to keep their relationship together, everything, but it's just like things was not happening for them. And they finally just had to take a breath and take a step back and just be like, whoa, are we really meant to be, or are we just not meant to be right now? And after that, the girls peacefully but sadly decided to break up and parted ways with a final kiss. Yes, so unfortunately, they don't have a happy ending. They actually end up breaking up, which personally I do understand, because if, Fiona, she actually ends up taking the job to go to Italy. It's a long distance relationship. Imogen is back home. She's trying to get through her new, high school here, and having that distance between them could actually just cause more and more problems between them, for the fact that they actually have decided to peacefully part ways but still loving each other. It means that, hopefully in the season one day, if they do a reboot regarding the season, maybe they will meet each other 10 years later and have their relationship giving us a second chance. Now the show has 14 seasons available, and once again, it's called Degrassi. Its first season premiered in 2001. You can stream it by renting or by purchasing it on iTunes, Amazon Instant Videos, and Google Play, or for free on Pluto. And yes, if you guys know any other streaming platforms where you can actually stream the series, please drop it down below. This is the ones that I found, but I feel like there's a couple of other ones also, because this is a very, very classic and old to say, series, so I feel like it's available almost everywhere. The show follows the young lives on the Greece street problems, whether it's about sexuality, growing up, substance, or parents. There is always something going on in the high school and their homes. Yes, this one is a classic. Fiona and Imogen. I really was hoping that maybe Imogen would have gotten a scholarship to go overboard, and they will maybe spend 1 year apart, and then they will reconnect in Italy, or Fiona, in this case, she would have came back, and maybe have a job there where Imogen is. But unfortunately, things just didn't work out that way. But to be honest, I still love their relationship. I still love what they represented. I still love the fact that, they both realized that at that moment of time they were just not meant to be. And they have decided to part away. And it was a mutual agreement, even though it was a hard agreement, but it was a mutual agreement. And they just understood that at that time, maybe the best thing for them is for them to, just to move forward with life, and that's exactly what happened. And yes, guys, this is the story of Fiona and Imogen. If you guys want the full details regarding their relationship, the full exact details, I would definitely recommend you guys to start watching it from season 11 throughout season 12. There's where their whole relationship actually starts, develops, and ends. So the series is nice. It's like that high school type of vibe, teenagers discovering life, going through the relationship, school, future, all of that. So yes, guys, that's basically it. If you guys have any other reviews that you guys would like me to do, please drop it down below in the comments as well. It will mean a lot to me. And I also want to say once again that I've activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will also help us go a very, very long way, so we can upgrade the equipments and all of that. And I also want to say